Let's go DFS. Welcome back. My name is Christian, aka Pinchy Flacco, aka Denver Score Mega, and these are my looks at this week's spreads for Week 2 NFL. Stay tuned. We're 24 hours away from kickoff, and still got a little information, still waiting to hear on a few certain players. But for the most part, we got a pretty good idea what's going to be going on for tomorrow. Starting out, we got the Jets against the Browns. Browns are up to a 6.5 point favorite in that game, over under 39.5. This is the lowest over-under of the week, so we should be taking the under. I will be all in on Nick Chubb for DFS, especially in early-only action. I expect him to get the touchdown this week and really pay off his 7,100. Jets players are really live this week. I know it is Joe Flacco again, but Flacco threw the ball almost 60 times last week against the Ravens. He's probably going to have to be busy again. Who knows? Maybe we even see the GOAT, Mike White. But I do think that Jets players are priced to play this week, so don't be afraid to go there if you have to. Next up, we got the Dolphins at the Ravens. Ravens are still a 3.5 point favorite in that game, 44.5 over under. This is going to be a big part of what I do this week. Tua absolutely live at 5,500 this week. Expect him to pay that off, and I am going to be all in on Tyreek Hill, 7,100. I think he is going to smash. Up next, we got the football team at the Lions. Lions are a 1.5 point favorite this week, 48.5 over under. This is the largest over under of the early slate, and I am very excited about this game. Antonio Gibson, I am 100% in on Antonio Gibson, and I have lots and lots of interest in Amos St. Brown for the Lions. He has been a huge target monster. Swifty's all banged up. Jamal Williams is all banged up. They're going to have to go to Jared Goff if they're going to pay off this 1.5. But I do like the over in this game. Moving on, we've got the Colts at Jags. Big news in this game is that Michael Pittman isn't been officially ruled as out. That is going to open up lots and lots of value for you on the Colts roster. They have several young wide receivers, Dalton, some other guy, and they have a rookie tight end who's priced at the minimum $2,500. Jonathan Taylor, way too expensive. I am not going there at $10,000. He'll have a fine game, I'm sure. But I'm really liking the Jags. The Colts will be without their kicker or a new kicker or whatever the hell's going on over there. That spread has moved in the proper direction to a +3. It started out at 4.5. Over under is at 45 right now, and unfortunately, if you can't get that at 3.5, you're running a risk for sure. But I actually like the Jags to maybe even pull that game out. So Jags +3 is looking pretty strong. I will be running lots of Trevor Lawrence now all of a sudden, and I love stacking him up with Christian Kirk and Zay Jones this week. Next, we got Patriots at Steelers. These are teams that I don't really particularly care for at the moment. Steelers are going to be getting 2.5 at home, over under 40.5. This is also very low, so could be an under situation once again. Trubisky, as a home dog, his pieces are playable. You could definitely get very contrarian and do Trubisky, Johnson, Freiermuth stacks, and that'll get you some serious leverage against the rest of the field. As far as the Patriots go this week, I don't know what to make of it. They've got weird offensive coaches right now that they brought in from like the Giants and shit like that. They're a very strange team. Jacoby Myers and Mac Jones, these are two guys you could also use to get very contrarian against the field in a very cheap way, but not too much to really take from this game. I'll be staying away from it for the whole. Do like Pat Freiermuth though at 4,400. I think it is. He could help your lineups work. Next, we're going to talk about the Panthers at the Giants. Giants are still a 2-point favorite, 43.5 over under. I think the -2 is very tasty for this Giants team. Panthers are a badly coached team with a lot of question marks. They'll have to travel to the Giants. And I think the Giants are going to be fired up to play after stealing a win down in Tennessee. -2, that's really good. I think that's a tasty spot right there. Going to be pretty much all in on Saquon Barkley, unfortunately. He is going to be popular this week, so we're just going to have to find different ways to shake up our lineups and make ourselves a little bit different. Giants have wide receiver injury concerns, and Kadarius Toney is also in the doghouse. So that opens up a really nice value play at 3,200. Richie James Jr. Remember I said him. Next, we got the Bucks at Saints. Saints are a 2.5-point home dog, over under 44. I really like the Saints this week. Go with the Saints. Their defense is going to make my first 5 in for sure. I will be pretty much married to them with a few side pieces, of course. I think they're going to beat up on the Bucks pretty bad, to be honest with you. We'll be fading Bucks players across the board. Saints players are definitely alive. Play Jameis Winston, play Michael Thomas, play Jarvis Landry. This is not hard. Once again, I do like the Bucks getting home. I like the Bucks to win. I like the Saints to win. The Saints to win. Take them with the 2.5 if you want, but I like the Saints to win. Moving on to the afternoon part of the slate. Seahawks at Niners. Niners are 9-point favorites with only a 40.5 over-under. That is a really large spread for such a small over-under. Don't know exactly what to think of that, but fire up Deebo Samuels this week. I think he smashes. Next, we got Falcons at Rams. Rams are a 10-point favorite, 46.5 over-under. This is one of the larger spreads of the week. I think it's tied with the Broncos, but -10 at home in a bounce-back spot against the Falcons. I don't know if I like the 10. 46.5, that seems like an over to me. Going to be not really using too much from this game this week, to be honest with you. I think this game's going to be very popular. Darrell Henderson, running back for the Rams, is obviously in a good spot and is in a really good play. He's really priced to play, but everybody's going to play him. I think his ownership's going to be way too high for my liking. So you can go there, but I'm pretty much going to be fading this game. Next, we got Cardinals at the Raiders. Raiders are 5.5-point favorites, 51.5-point over/under. I'm really liking this spot for a lot of different players. Kyler Murray is coming in very unowned at the moment. He is the highest priced quarterback on the slate, and I think he's just fine. Rondell Moore will be out again this week. Fire up Greg Dortch, apparently the word is out on Greg Dortch already at 3,500. He's going to be very popular. You can definitely go there, though. He will be fine. Brandon Jacobs on the other side of the ball. I'm going to be playing a lot of Brandon Jacobs, I think. Great spot. He's only 5,800 this week. He should get into the end zone. And everybody's going to be on Derek Carr this week. So if you really want to get contrarian in this spot, I really like actually Devontae Adams and Josh Jacobs in a stack without Derek Carr. So as far as the game goes, no real hard line on that, but it is the largest over-under of the week, so we should be taking the over probably. Next, we got Texans at Broncos. Broncos are another 10-point favorite, 45.5-point over-under. It's going to be a really nice day here in Denver tomorrow. Broncos are obviously in a bounce-back spot. I don't know if they cover 10, but they should be able to handle the Texans. I like Broncos' defense this week, and until Russell Wilson feels more comfortable with his wide receivers, which I truly don't think he is, we're going to have to see. Late word is that KJ Hamler will not be active for this game. He has been the Broncos' third wide receiver, at least that he was on Monday night. He will be out, so I'm not exactly sure how that opens up. Broncos running backs will be popular this week. They're priced to play, and they're looking for a bounce back spot. They both of those guys fumbled on the goal line on Monday night, and that's what truly cost them the game, not really the field goal. So Broncos at home. Now we'll see how they do. Next up, we got Bengals at the Cowboys. Cowboys are now a 7-point home dog, 41.5-point over/under. Hard to say right here. Bengals are definitely going to be looking to come back and win. They need a win. They were really disappointed last week of what happened. If you watched that game, it was just completely insane. Nobody's going to be playing Joe Burrow this week. Joe Burrow at 6,600 is an awesome spot. Go ahead, stack him up with Jamar Chase, of course, but play it in this game that's really got me excited is Hayden Hurst, 3,400 at the tight end position, which is usually a hard spot to fill. If T. Higgins is ruled out because of concussion protocol, I think Hayden Hurst is the real recipient and can really pay off that 3,400 at a position that's hard to fill. So other than that, the Bengals defense is priced to play at 2,200, but I think everybody has seen that they're going to be very popular, and I don't want to be running a very popular Bengals defense on the road. There's other options out there at this point that are looking better. So I will not be taking advantage of that 2,200 Bengals defense too much this week. And as far as the game goes, I don't know. 41.5 point over under +7. It's not looking pretty. I guess we can take an over on that. Bengals might score 35 points. So not sure, but don't like that game from a betting spot. But I'll be using pieces from the Bengals for sure. Moving on to the Sunday night game, Bears at Packers. Packers are now a 10-point favorite, 41.5 point over-under. These are really large spreads with very shallow over-unders. Aaron Rodgers owns the Bears for his career, and he really likes to remind them. He really likes being in this Week 2 bounce back, going home spot on Friday night. I think he's great for all week. DFS, nobody's going to play him, and I think he's going to be fine. I think Packers probably steamroll the Bears, to be honest with you, and but 10's a big number. Maybe take the over 41.5. Titans at Bills will be the first Monday night game. Like saying that, they are also a 10-point favorite, and they have the 47.5 point over under. That sounds like a more live game. Bills probably smash, but I don't think I need to tell you that. But once again, 10's a big number, 47.5. You can get over that. And wrapping it up, second Monday night game is going to be Vikings at Eagles. Really good game, to be honest with you. Eagles 2-point favorite at home, 50.5 over under. Should be a good game. You should be using pieces of this if in your work leagues and stuff like that. I'll be running Kirk Cousins instead of Tom Brady this week. I explained earlier why, and like I said, a little too early to tell on these Monday late Sunday games. So anyway, that's my look at it. Little outro for you. Like, subscribe. Give me a thumbs up, give me a troll. Like I said, I'm going to tell you my favorite picks for the week are like Jags +3, Giants -2, Saints +2.5, under in the Jets Browns. And I think those are my tastiest picks for this week. Anyway, thanks for watching, tuning in. I'm going to get this out. Hopefully it sounds good. Hopefully it looks good. And hopefully you enjoyed. Have a great day. We'll see you later.